Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is now forming a bull flag pattern, but we need to get a breakout as soon as possible, and let me now show you why. First, when we go on the 4-hour time frame, you're actually going to see that yes, Bitcoin is as of right now still trading at a very important diagonal area of resistance. Connecting this specific high with a lower high, you're actually going to see Bitcoin is right now trading exactly at this specific area, forming our bullish pattern, the bull flag. But the thing is right now, what if we go on the daily time frame? Because I want to share with you another diagonal area of resistance when we identify it on the line chart. So using the line chart, that means we are looking only at the candle closes. So what we can right to do, connecting the exact high right here with all of the lower highs, you're actually going to see how nicely this specific diagonal level has been respected. We got a rejection also exactly right here, and also as of right now, enabling the candles on the daily time frame. It really does look like we are really trying to maybe even get the acceptance back below our major diagonal area of resistance. So there is no doubt, yes, Bitcoin is right now trading already at a very important area. However, right now, first of all, I want to share with you two bullish scenarios why potentially we might be still expecting another push towards the upside, and also later I want to share with you a bearish scenario and the exact confirmation I'm right now waiting for before firing a brand new short or sell position. At the moment, I do remain in my long trades on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and also Solana. All of my trading bots are still right now running, and they're being approximately $5,000 in a pure profit. However, if Bitcoin does go higher, of course, both of the bots right here, including my long trades, are going to be in an even nicer profit. So first of all, right now, let's talk about what if Bitcoin is forming a bull flag right here, and we are actually going to continue much higher in the next few days. So first of all, we are connecting our lower lows right here with a diagonal area of support, expanding the entire channel towards this specific high. And it really does look like it can be some kind of a descending channel, aka a bull flag. But for the bull flag to be valid, we need to meet two very important criteria. The first criteria is going to be we should not go below the 0.32 Fibonacci retracement level when we are measuring the entire push towards the upside. So what you're right now going to see, going from the exact low towards the exact high, it really does look like that, at least at the moment, the 0.32 Fibonacci retracement level clearly is not getting a break towards downside. So this right here is going to mean bull flag when we pay attention to the Fibonacci retracement levels. It is actually right now still valid. Another criteria is going to be the bull flag should not be forming for more than 1-to-1 Fibonacci time of the entire pump towards the upside. So what does it mean? When we right to measure the entire push towards the upside with our Fibonacci time, it actually does look like we are still, at least as right now, not hitting the 1-to-1 that is going to come in tomorrow at 6 a.m. my local time. So if we are going to right now get a pump towards the upside, literally in the next few hours, in this scenario, our bull flag right here is going to be valid. And in this scenario, what is going to be the technical price target of our bull flag? We literally need to be measuring the entire push towards the upside, putting the trend line on the potential breakout that might occur in the next few hours. And in this scenario, the target is actually going to be approximately $100,000 area. But to be honest, this specific target is actually very, very high. And if you watched my yesterday's video, my first important target for Bitcoin is actually going to be at approximately $97,000 and $98,000. The target of the bull flag is still, in my opinion, very, very high, and definitely I would not be waiting for Bitcoin to actually go that high. But that simply right now means if we do continue higher impulsively, definitely higher targets are still on the table. And this is right now why I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button, because 1,000 likes are really possible. And also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Now, let me also share with you another bullish scenario, because what if this specific bull flag is not going to play out and Bitcoin is going to chop around this specific area right now for the next few days? So in this scenario, we are right now simply going to go with a horizontal channel and not a descending channel, aka a bull flag. So let's go right now with our parallel channel. We are going to be connecting this specific low, expanding this one towards the upside. So in this scenario, we can right now simply say, okay, Bitcoin is moving in some kind kind of a horizontal range. And let's see also, of course, if the range is going to get a break towards the upside, because we pulled in the range with a major pump. That being said, the range does have a higher probability of breaking towards the upside. And the bottom of the range right here is also going to be a very nice area of support. Why so? If you paid attention to my video from yesterday, you definitely right to know. The anchored VWAP, when we anchor it exactly at this specific low, is coming in almost exactly at the bottom of our horizontal range. Not only that, let's go right now also with the fixed range volume profile, measuring the entire bounce right here, the entire bottom price action, value area high coming in, not exactly at the bottom of the range right here, but nevertheless, approximately at this specific area. And additionally, you can definitely see right here, we have not only one low here, but also another low being here for liquidity purposes. So I would say like that, I am not getting bearish on Bitcoin unless the range right here is actually going to get a break towards some side. Ideally, I still want Bitcoin to get another push towards the upside, bouncing approximately at our area of support, and of course getting a breakout towards the upside out of our horizontal range, and of course also out of the bull flag that we might right now still be forming on the 1 hour time frame. But again, for us to have a valid bull flag right here, we need to get a pump as soon as possible, because of course if not, the 1-to-1 Fibonacci time level is already going to be hit. But of course, what if Bitcoin is not going to get a push towards the upside and we are going to get a major collapse towards the downside? Always, you need to have a bullish plan and also a bearish plan. So in this scenario, we are simply going to wait for a confirmation before firing another brand new short or a sell position, not only Bitcoin, but of course also on Ethereum. So in this scenario, we need to be paying attention to the value area high and simply towards the bottom of the range, because if all of those support areas right here are going to be lost, major bearish Bitcoin indication. In this scenario, to be honest, I am looking for much lower targets on Bitcoin and pretty much on the entire crypto market in the upcoming days. Why so? Because in the scenario that Bitcoin does get a sign of weakness, losing this major area of support, in this case, we actually finished the entire ABC correction towards the upside. What exactly do I have in mind right now? You're going to notice the entire push up right here, it looks very, very impulsive. So what we can right now do, we can simply say we got an impulse right here, we got a correction, another impulse, another correction, another impulse towards the upside. In this scenario, potentially the entire ABC correction is right now finished. So it's going to then mean, okay, Bitcoin finished its A wave right here, we got the B wave, and right now also the finished CL8 wave. We are going to confirm this specific ABC correction only after we do get a sign of weakness. That being said, if Bitcoin is right now actually going to start losing the value area high and the bottom of our horizontal range at approximately 90,000 US dollar area, because why, at least as of right now, this scenario that Bitcoin does get right now already a major push down is not my main scenario, simply because also some of other indicators are right now being slightly more bullish. What if we right now go with the Achler stochastic CG oscillator on the daily time frame? At least at the moment, we are definitely curving towards the downside, and we are probably going to hit the oversold area tomorrow. Last time we were in the oversold right here, we got a beautiful bounce towards the upside. Oversold right here, bounce towards the upside. Oversold right here, we got a very small push toward the upside, but you get the point, right? Once the oversold area is actually hit on the daily time frame on the Achler stochastic CG oscillator, we might be looking for another push toward the upside on the Bitcoin price itself. And this is right now why I'm right now still holding all of my long trades on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. This is why I do remain in all of my trading bots right here. And of course, if you want to trade with us, make sure you take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus, no KYC and no VPN, with the second link down below right here, because only after you're going to register, you're already going to get 10 USDT completely for free. And then also make sure you deposit, you get another 20% deposit bonus. And of course, the better you're going to trade, the bigger bonuses you're going to get. Claim your rewards using the second link down below after you register and after initial deposit. Now, also, let's talk about what are going to be our first very important local areas of resistances, and also why, at least as right now, we are not looking so bearish just yet. On the 2 hourly time frame, yes, we finally got a confirmed bullish cross. 50 EMA, the red line, is right now above the green line, which is going to be the 200 EMA, which right now means on the 2-hourly time frame, yes, we are moving in an average uptrend. And the exact same thing is also right now happening on the 1-hourly time frame. Unfortunately, we do not have a bullish cross just yet on the 4-hourly time frame, which is then going to mean, yes, Bitcoin is then definitely moving in a significant uptrend once again. At the moment, of course, looking on the 4-hourly, we are still in a downtrend, which simply means we still need to be slightly more careful. But this is right now why I am telling to you. Of course, only after we are going to start losing a very important volume level at approximately $90,000 area, only in this scenario, I would right now get slightly more bearish on Bitcoin. Until then, ideally, we are, of course, first of all, looking for a breakout out of our bull flag, again towards the upside, towards our much higher area of resistance at approximately 97 and 98,000 US dollars. Additionally, what are going to be some local levels you should really not ignore? Paying attention to our upper price action, and of course also towards our horizontal range. What are the most important levels in the range? Of course are going to be the volume levels. Measuring right now the entire range of the volume, you're going to see point of control and the value area high are some very important volume levels we should really pay attention to. Why so? First of all, the point of control here is aligning exactly with our golden Fibonacci ratio, which of course, technically speaking, it is definitely going to be the first local area of resistance. With the second one then being on the daily time frame, because yes, we did confirm a brand new daily high-term time frame area of resistance only a few hours ago at approximately 93,400 US dollars. So this specific level is then also going to beautifully align with the value area high and of course also with the top of our descending channel. So we can right now definitely say for Bitcoin to continue higher, we need to break our local areas of resistances towards the upside. Breaking them towards the upside is definitely going to be a beautiful bullish Bitcoin indication. So if you right now ask me with what trades I'm going to go in the upcoming days, I'm only interested to fire a brand new short position if we are right now going to get another push towards the upside towards our higher targets at approximately 97 and 98,000 US dollars. On the other hand, if we do get a push towards the upside, breaking our support level right here, breaking our bull flag towards the upside, bearish Bitcoin indication, and also in this scenario, we might be looking for another short or a sell position of Bitcoin with the stop loss placement approximately above our recent lower highs right here. And this is right now why, if you want to trade with us, make sure you take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus, no KYC and no VPN with the second link down below, because right now, only after you register, you get 10 USDT. You're also going to get a 20% deposit bonus, but of course also, if you want to use my exact trading bot right here, Bitcoin and Ethereum trading bot, create an account on Pionex and then simply deploy the bots using this specific link. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.